What's going on, guys? It's Milsom Haggis here, and today I'm going to be showing off what I got over in Europe. So I went on a vacation with my family. We went to Germany, France, and Austria for about a month and saw a lot of cool stuff, picked up a lot of cool stuff, got to see some old friends, and yeah, make some new experiences. So let's get right into it. Firstly, got a nice little thing from Normandy. Right here is a Mauser round that was picked off of the beaches of Arromanches, which is also Gold Beach where the British had landed. Picked these up over at the surplus store in Frankfurt, and it's Tropentarn, and they are shoulder boards for German infantry. So that's going to go as part of my Afghanistan collection. Alright. Another really nice item. I picked this up over in Salzburg, Austria. And it is a World War I German beer glass. And it says Mit Gott für König und Vaterland. And that just means with God, for King, and for the fatherland. So that was a nice item. I picked that up for about 30 euros. Another nice item I picked up is some 1955 French Army issue cigarette. And it's got 20 cigarettes within it. And it's De Trop, that just means the troops. And French tobacco. And it's got a nice little thing right there. So yeah, that was about 21 euros, and just a nice little item. The year on those is 1955. At first, I thought it was World War II, but I wasn't really paying much attention, if you can tell. Obviously, got a French F1, and he's got a garrison cap blue, which would not have been in the French military until after World War II. And during my time in Paris, picked up a nice Croix de Guerre. And this one is specifically World War I. As you can see there, 1917 and 1914. And this was 19 euros. It's not a very, unique item, but it was a good price, and I know in the US they're typically about $40, so I'm glad I got that there instead. Next item we got was a World War II French grouping from the French Navy. And it's just his identity card, and then the date on it, its stamp is September 6, 1944. So this probably would have been a young guy joining the military after liberation. So he would have been, his name is Julian, and it's really hard to read the rest. Still working on my cursive, but still pretty bad at it. Some other items I got in Paris were these interesting French comic books. All about World War II. They were made in 1946, and it's called Patrie Libre. Patrie means country, libre obviously liberation. So yeah, that was they're about €3 each, so it was about 12 euros for all of them. And I thought it was kind of neat. They had the little cross of Lorraine in the corners of each one. But yeah, they include the assault on Metz, Berlin, Normandy, and then this would have been, it just says parachute mission. Well, yeah, that was kind of neat for just €3. Another really neat item that I picked up in Frankfurt was this right here. And it is a silk scarf that was given to Day-Day Air soldiers after they completed basic training. And it just says, for the National People's Army, and I'm not sure what that says. And then each corner is just the different branches. You know, you got Army, Navy, and then down here is Air Force. And then it just really shows a lot of different, you know, pictures of the Day-Day Air and the Day-Day Air Army. So that was neat. It was about €4.50 just for that. Another nice little piece I got right here. I got this in Normandy at a nice militaria shop, and it is a French resistance pen. The French resistance would have put these in their scarves or in their collars, according to the gent there. Another nice thing I got from my Afghanistan collection. It's a British Army Desert DPM jacket. And right there you can see it's got 2nd Fusiliers, and obviously the British flag, and then it's got 2nd Fusiliers on the other side as well. It's a nice jacket. It's a lot more faded than my other UN British jacket, but I wanted one that was more specific to Afghanistan and not United Nations. Right here I got a French magazine I got in Paris, and it's called Les Écoutes, which just means like you all listen. It probably makes a lot more sense in French than it does in English. The date on it is Samedi, I believe that's Saturday, July 24th, 1937. If I'm wrong, do correct me. My French is not perfect. And it just depicts Lady France and United Kingdom watching over Spain, and they're sort of like trying to protect it from Adolf Hitler over here, or shall I say Adolf Hitler. It was an interesting little piece of propaganda, and I thought it'd be cool to have in my collection. I think that was about €4 maybe. Got, because I love collecting French stuff, a nice newspaper called Le Figaro, and let's see, the date is the 19th of May 1940, so this would have been during the Battle of France. You can see here Marshal Pétain enters the government on Quality Day. Okay, so this is Marshal Pétain becomes the Vice President of the Council of the Ministry of Defense, I believe. So that's the date on that, and then the battle continues. They are always very diligent, I believe is what it says. So it's just talking about French troops, and here we have some SMOs in combat. Yeah, it says tanks of France in action, and yeah, that's all that says. You know, it's just a little bits picking out that I know in French. And finally, probably the best item I'd gotten in Germany, I bought in Rothenburg, and right here is a bust of Adolf Hitler. Now this one costs me €200, but the price on it was $295, and I talked her down from it. Nice old lady, right in the middle of the town of Rothenburg. She had 5 Pickelhaubes in her window, and that's what originally drew me in. And she has a lot of World War II stuff for sale. So yeah, that was definitely the neatest item, and well, the most expensive item as well. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. This is all I picked up in Germany. The total I think was about €350 maybe. And yeah, so if you like what you see, leave a subscription down there, like it, and if you don't. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, and until next time.